Hey everyone, it's Joshua. Let's get a general reading on the collective energy and find out who is in your contact field. Please remember, these messages are timeless, and please follow your own intuition during these general audio readings. Well, I have to tell you, in the last 2 days or so, two numbers have been following me around. I don't know if follow is the right word. Maybe I should say making themselves known to me or presenting themselves to me. You could also have been experiencing these two numbers. And if so, this message might resonate with you. The two numbers I'm talking about are 14 and 311. 14 and 311, 311. Now, what's really interesting is when these two numbers started showing themselves repeatedly to me, constantly in the last 48 hours, I immediately noticed, they both total or sum to the number 5. 1 plus 4 equals 5. And if you look at the number 311, 3 plus 1 plus 1 equals 5. And this talks about change, the fact that change is coming. Now, on the surface, we can dissect this. The number 311 will talk about change is coming. It's an opportunity to grow spiritually, to find yourself, to expand your opportunities both in the material, the 3D, and internally. And it talks about finding that self-expression and joy and having an opportunity to grow in every way during these changes. It could also talk about new loving relationships or the fact that your relationships, whether platonic or romantic, will be growing and strengthening. And number 14 talks about finding these changes coming up or perceiving these changes coming up with caution and taking it slowly and methodically. Everything will be fine and you're on the right path, but 14 talks about approach the change slowly, methodically, take a deep breath. Don't panic, right? Don't panic and take everything as it comes, and you will find that success in all areas of your life. Now, 14 can also talk about be careful what you wish for. That's also a very strong sign with the number 14. Whether you put positive or negative thoughts out there, number 14 says, take it slow, be careful what you wish for. However, both these numbers talk about change. Now, what's interesting is this. The number 311, and you won't find this a lot in major publications about numerology or angel numbers, but the number 311 for some can also be a warning, a sign to pay attention, look alive, something's coming. See, when I see the number 311, it's a reminder to keep your heart open, keep your perception of a situation from a bird's eye view or from a bigger perspective. So if something's coming into your life that's challenging, to perceive it as an opportunity to grow and learn, to continue to perceive all obstacles and hardships with an open heart, and to keep a bigger perspective as to what you can learn from something rather than viewing yourself as a victim. Now, so 311 in that way could mean heads up. There's an opportunity coming for you to learn from a situation. Keep your heart open, keep your mind and thoughts looking at the situation from a bigger perspective, and try and look at the whole picture. So this may resonate with you. So the number 311, though, could be, again, 311 is positive, and it does say that things are going to work out, but that 311 wants you to look at maybe obstacles from, again, the silver lining or the bigger perspective. What can I learn from this situation that's coming in or this obstacle that's coming in? And again, 14 complements that kind of unknown definition of 311, which I just shared with you, to let you know to proceed that change with caution. So whatever obstacle or learning situation might be coming up, 14 kind of complements that and says, proceed with caution. You'll get through this and things are going to be in alignment, but this might be a big learning opportunity or for some of you, an obstacle you need to overcome. But these numbers have purpose to tell you how exactly to approach it. See, if you really look at the definitions of 3, 11, and 14, they're not just saying, hey, there's an obstacle coming, good luck. Hope you do well. 3:11 and number 14 give explicit instructions of how to handle the situation or obstacles coming up. It's almost like in this situation, for many of you, 3:11 or 14 could be that warning you get, depending on where you live in the world, of a storm coming. If you have a weather app or you're getting notified of a storm approaching in an hour or 2 hours. Could be a tornado, could be a hurricane, could be a storm. It could be an earthquake if you have, if you live in an area where you have earthquakes. They have apps now where they give you 10 seconds or so to kind of find cover or to go head to safety. And I feel like the number 3, 11, and 14 are those apps in a way. They're giving you a heads up or a warning, but they're there to help you. And they're there to say something is coming, but we're going to give you a heads up and we're going to give you instructions on what to do to help you navigate the obstacle or to get out of the situation. So pay attention to 14 and 3:11 for some of you. Proceed with caution, think methodically, take deep breaths with no matter what's coming up. And 3:11 says, keep your heart open, keep a bigger perspective of the situation, and that will also help get you through any upcoming obstacles. So those are kind of the light and dark sides of both of those numbers. But again, the message in general is to help you get through to something, because you will get through something. You will overcome this obstacle and everything will be fine. And then that growth and learning and experience you get from that is so tremendous going forward. That's a level up. That's a level up. Even in video games, if some of you play video games, your character has to go through a level and accomplish the impossible to get to the end of the level, to get the experience points and all the rewards of achieving that level. And then when the video game character accomplishes that, you as the video game player goes, whew, that was a crazy level, but I accomplished it. And then you look back fondly on that memory going, wow, I can't believe I did that. That might be a bad example, but I think that's what 3:11 and 14 are bringing in here. Is this may seem like something heavy coming up, but once you accomplish it and achieve it, you're going to have that overwhelming sense of pride and honor and being proud of yourself going, I did it. I can't believe I did this. So that's what 3:11 and 14 are telling you. Our heads up, but you got this. And this is how we're going to help you get through it. Enough rambling. Let's check the audio portion of this reading, see if we can get any confirmation on this very long introductory message, and see who's in your contact field. Here we go. I heard 4 very quietly. You're in the right place at the right time. You are grounded and protected. Trust the process. Trust your intuition. I heard 4 says you have a strong foundation. I heard criticize. Someone may be very critical or criticizing you right now. Ability? Criticizing your abilities?
Yes.
Someone's criticizing your abilities or your family. This might be a direct message for someone. Someone in your family is critical of your abilities or your talents or your psychic abilities or your intuition. Someone's jealous. I'm getting the feeling someone's very jealous of you. This is going to resonate for someone. Testing. Okay. Let's start from the top. Collective consciousness, source. Hello, how are you? We love you. What numbers do you have for the collective today, please?
Morning.
Morning. Someone said morning, I think. Like hello, good morning. What numbers do you have for the collective, please? I'm back. Someone said I'm back. What numbers do you have for the collective, please? Morning. Yes. Hello. Good morning. We were looking for numbers for the collective, please. Coming. Stand by. 7. I heard 7. You're spiritually, whatever you're going through, whatever obstacles are coming up is going to advance you spiritually. Your intuition and your intellect are going to expand greatly through this experience. This is a major level up for coming from many of you. Heard 4 again, quietly. There's a foundation built. You're going to be fine. What numbers do you have for the collective, please, right now? Operator, what numbers do you have for the collective, please, right now? 10. New adventures, new cycles, new opportunities. Continue to have self-confidence and believe in these new shifts and phases coming up. Now, I heard the number 20 as I was testing the equipment prior to starting this video. I felt like the message that I was picking up was in alignment for this reading. But again, I heard that before I actually started recording as I was testing the equipment. What other numbers do you have for the collective, please? 3. Again, that is tied to number 311. Self-expression, joy, peace, inner happiness, inner confidence. Continue to believe in yourself and continue to feel that. Continue to believe in that. That will get you through any upcoming obstacles. You will grow from this experience. You will grow stronger inside. Transmute anything negative or anything thrown your way into your fuel to drive you to become stronger, wiser, more powerful. Hi. Thank you for 3. Any other numbers? I heard 8 far off in the background. I feel like there's an end or a phase coming that's going to bring abundance to you. This could validate the change coming. 8 and 5 sometimes have a lot in common with ending phases and changes, besides 8 being abundance. Mode. All right. I'm seeing the number 6. I'm feeling the number 6 right now. I didn't hear it. Jared? I feel like you're being asked to call back your power, remain focused. Stay focused with what matters. Don't give in to the distraction. Goal. You have an ultimate goal. You're going to reach your goal. Before we move on, do you have your other numbers for the collective, please? Was that 3 again? Bottom.
Hard luck.
Hard luck? I think I heard that wrong.
Spread. She called.
Edward? That could be your name or someone relevant to you. Any other numbers for the collective, please? Rainbow? Did I hear rainbow? Nicole. We've been getting that name a lot. Over the weeks, we've been getting the name Nicole. Rainbow, you're going to be heading to the Crystal. Someone saying it could be Crystal. You're heading to a rainbow. You are riding the rainbow, but there might be some clouds and thunderstorms as you're riding the rainbow slide to the pot of gold. Do you like that? Rainbow, riding the rainbow like a slide? I have a feeling that. And you're just encountering some clouds and thunderstorms, some rain, maybe some lightning on the rainbow, and you're like, ah, you know. The number 3 that they said, 311 and 14, that change is going to get you through that storm. You can't sit there in that storm. You got to change and move through it. And you're going to get to that pot of gold. You're going to get there. Any other numbers before we move on? Vision. Keep your vision. Don't, feeling this, don't lose sight. Don't lose sight. Keep your vision. Keep your vision. Build us. Fix it. You may feel like you're always having to fix something, or you're the fixer in your life. Someone's always pulling on your strings to build. If there's something to be done, maybe in the family you're the matriarch or patriarch, you're the leader. You're always the one people lean on. You're always having to take care of others, but they're not checking back on you to see how you're doing because they just expect you to. Someone's pulling on your energy. Chinese zodiac sign of the tiger. I just heard panda. That could be relevant somehow. Tom. I'm seeing a tiger in my mind. It's a the Chinese zodiac sign of the tiger. This could be you or someone that's pulling on your energy. Zora? Getting such random things. Do you have any other, Pam? We always get the name Pam. Do you have any other numbers for the collective, please? Any other numbers, please?
Yeah.
10. Again, we got 10 again. We've been getting that a lot lately. Better. You're going to have success. I'm feeling 10 of cups to row. 7. 10 of cups. There's going to be 7 again. I'm feeling 7 here as good luck and fortune coming your way. Your spiritual intellect and intuition is increasing. You're connecting to your higher self. This is going to bring you to your 10 of cups. That's fair. All right. If there's any other numbers, let me know. Let's move on. Who is this message for in the collective right now that's watching this, please? Who is this message for? Can you give us names? Annie. E-Dog. Kent. Career. This is involving someone's career. This message. I was feeling that earlier.
Yeah.
We talked about that. I heard recovery point and courage. Can you have more names, please? Who is this message for, please? Kate. I heard Kate. Bruce. Who is this message for, please? Kenny. Paul? Was that Paul? I don't know. To review that. It is. Okay. This message could be for Paul. That could be your name or someone else's. On it. Who else is this message for, please? Rule? I heard the light very quietly in the background. Any other names that this message is for, please? For many. I heard someone say very quietly, for many. Okay, so sometimes the readings are very general in nature, applying to a lot of people in the collective. And in some readings, we get 10, 12, or 15 very specific names. So it just varies on who the message is for. Is that it for names? Are we good? Thought that was a weird good, very quietly buried in static. Okay, before we hang up, Junior. Heard the name Junior. Are there any family and friends, spirit, using this frequency? Can you bring family and friends through to speak to those in the collective watching this video? Say your name in your voice that we would remember when you were here on Earth, please. Jim. Jim. I heard 20. Eckhart. 20. Duality, cooperation, communication. It's also confirmation that the message has gone out. We're in alignment. Palm. I thought I heard Cindy. 70. Okay, we got the number 7 earlier, now we're getting 70. 7 multiplied by the God Force number 0. You are going and heading into spiritual enlightenment, growth. Your intuition and intellect is growing, connecting to your higher self. You're becoming more spiritually aligned. For some of you, with a service you provide, maybe a heart service, a soul service, you're being asked if you have ideas to do this, to continue to pursue this. Stephen. Rich. 8.
Zero.
Sam. Any other names, please? Quinn. Quinn. I heard Quinn. Picture this, Sam. Heard Carl.
Giving you
Junior. The name Junior's come up twice.
Sure.
Again, that could be your name, but in this situation, I asked for family and friends to come through. The voices that you would remember when they were alive. We love you. We're going to hang up in a moment, okay? We're getting some very strong EMI right now. Listen. 70 again. We got the number 70 again.
You feel
Doug. I heard 10. And it, Lishla? What? Hi, Tom. Let us learn it. This is going back to your intuition. Remember how we talked about earlier in the read, I was picking up someone was jealous of your gifts and abilities and your intuition and your psychic abilities? Let us learn it. I immediately started feeling like chills. They want to know how you do what you do. They don't like it. They're jealous. This is confirming that earlier message. Oh, I felt that so strong. Oh, I can feel it at the base of my spine. Oh my God. Someone is jealous of you and your abilities. Someone watching this video has tremendous abilities that I probably don't even understand. And they're just, this is just the confirmation you get everywhere you go. Oh, wow, that's strong. I can feel, oh my God. This is your confirmation, and not that you need it. Someone is very jealous of your psychic abilities and the fact that they can't trick you, that you're so intuitive, you pick up on everything.
As much as
70, that's the 70. Your heightened spiritual intellect and intuition. 70 is a number for some of you out there, representing your psychic and spiritual gifts. Woo! Higher, higher. I just talked about ascension, higher. Woo! 54. Change is being brought in for your highest good and foundation. 70 again. That's 3 times. 70. That's 3 times. 54 talks about change in your foundation. That foundation that you have is going to be strengthened and brought to new heights through this change, through this 5. Your 4 is going to go through a 5. A change, your foundation, but you're going to be stronger and better for it. 2. There's some work to do, but you're on the right path and your abundance is coming. Excuse me, my nose itches. 10, I heard 10 again. We're getting a lot of numbers now. New adventures, new opportunities, new cycles, new phases. I'm still getting 10 of cups. This is good news for your 10 of cups. Okay, we're going to close this down. We're very grateful for the communication. We love you. Thank you so much for this opportunity. Good. I heard 4 again. Yes. Huge.
good afternoon.
Good afternoon. We're going to count this down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We love you. Thank you. Bye. I said bye. I thought I heard an I love you by a male voice, really distorted and grumbly at the end. That was strange. You know, listen, I love the complementary number 7 and 70 to this reading today because, again, with 14 and 311 was representing the change. They said the collective consciousness source, however you want to perceive this, gave us the number 54, which again talks about change for your highest good, change for your foundation, change that will not only keep and preserve the foundation you have, but only strengthen it and grow it. And sometimes there's growing pains to get to those achievements and that ascension. We heard the word higher quite a bit. But again, the number 70 really highlights and talks about that this growth or ascension you're going through is going to be the best for your spiritual intellect and intuition. And 70 really complements 311 and 14 because, again, it talks about as 14 and 311 are tools to get through obstacles. They talk about proceed with caution, take a deep breath, keep an open heart and an open mind within a bigger eagle eye view of the situation at hand. Have a bigger perception or perception of the situation. But 70 talks about also using your spiritual intellect and intuition to get through a situation. And 70 talks about how that number will come in to help you to strengthen and heighten your spiritual intuition and intellect during this time, especially during this time. So don't feel alone because 14, 311, and 70 are here to say, these are the tools you're going to use, and this is how we're going to help you to get through this situation. So if you're seeing the number 311 or 14, don't be alarmed. It's a little bit of a heads up, but 70 is also there to keep you in alignment, to give you the intuition you need to navigate the jungle to get out of a situation. We also got a few names as well mentioned. Those could be your names or the names of those in your lives that you're experiencing or going through situations with. And at the end, sometimes I'd like to ask, because this frequency and vibration are open to all, if spirit can bring through family and friends. So hopefully, if I didn't hear it live in real time while recording this, upon replay, and when you watch the video, you may hear your loved one's voice say their name and sound like they did when they were living on earth. And you might want to listen for that because they might sneak their voice in or a message in, and I might miss it as I'm recording this, and I may, like you, hear it back upon replay. So always listen. If I don't pick up something as you're watching this video, you may hear things as you're watching and go, oh my gosh, Josh missed that. I heard my great uncle say his name. Whatever the case is, I'm giving you an example. So just keep your ears peeled, or listen well, or whatever the expression is, to voices that may come through that you may recognize, messages that are just for you that I may not hear in the moment. So just be aware of that. Thank you so much for your time and energy. I am so grateful for your consideration of these types of readings. I love you all, and I'll see you soon.